Good day and welcome. I'm Carol Burke and I'm the chairwoman of the 175th Emancipation Commemoration Committee. And I'm here today to bring updates and insights into what's happening about the countdown to emancipation. We are so honored to be able to host and to provide a framework for our emancipation celebration. And we expressly say thank you to Governor Albert Bryan, as well as to the Lieutenant Governor Tregenza Rose. Yes, we are ready. We've been busy planning, preparing, and bringing folks and resources on board to ensure that our celebration is one to be remembered. And so I'm going to take you through the plans and preparations for our illustrious celebration. So tomorrow, we have expressed to the clergy that on Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 24th of June, that the clergy throughout the Virgin Islands provide in their ecumenical services features about emancipation, 1848 story, and the whole freedom journey throughout their services. And we've received tremendous responses from the different churches, the Catholic churches, the Lutherans, the Anglicans, and the Moravian, to mention a few, but all religions and all the churches are welcome to engage in our emancipation celebration. To that end, we go into Freedom Week, which by law begins on June 26, 2023. And for Freedom Week, we are celebrating our 2023 Living Legends of Culture. And as you know, we have 30 Living Legends of Culture that were selected by you, the public. They were nominated on St. Croix, one district, and on St. Thomas, St. John, another district. And through your overwhelming support and participation, over 20,000 people came forward to participate. We came up with the first 15 from each district, and so on the 28th in St. Thomas, we will be in fact be hosting them with a ceremony that's fitting for them as the Legends of Culture. And then on the 30th, we come to St. Croix, and we'll be hosting them and the Living Legends of Culture from St. Croix. However, what is so beautiful about how we're celebrating emancipation this year is the presence of our corporate citizens. And from the time they were asked, I must say, the rum companies, whom we are proud to be strong supporters and sponsors for our celebration, Crujan Rum and Diageo. Crujan Rum, in particular, in this instance, made a specialty rum for emancipation, and the reveal of that specialty rum will take place as well on June 30th. Thank you, Crujan Rum, for being such a committed corporate citizen to St. Croix and to the entire Virgin Islands. And then on the 1st, we take a little supportive break, meaning that on July 1st, we will be receiving our honored keynote speaker, Ms. Rosalind Brock, and she is going to be delivering an awesome message to the people of the Virgin Islands that you don't want to miss. We'll also be receiving the Hiplet Ballerinas out of Chicago, whose director is from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. So we're doing this a full circle thing. We're including visitors, and we're including professionals and locals alike to be a part of our celebration. On July 2nd, that is the top of the hour, we are joining the St. Patrick's Catholic Church in their own celebration of the 175th establishment of the church. And they will be celebrating and featuring emancipation as well and we ask people to join in. And if you can't be there physically, it will be carried live. So stay tuned for that. On the afternoon, we also have a foot-to-foot ride by the bikers throughout the territory who will be taking a leisurely stroll through the landmarks of St. Croix, where we'll be highlighting certain areas, historical areas, and we ask you to look out for that and join in that with your family as well. July 3rd, the morning of July 3rd, there is so much that's going to be happening. From 5 o'clock in the morning, the foot-to-foot walk, the historic foot-to-foot walk that began with our own Positive Nelson will on that day also be headlined by Positive Nelson. So we're asking folks who are interested, whether you're an individual or a group, to join in on the walk. He is leaving Christiansted at 5 a.m., but as you know, you can join in anyway along Queen Mary Highway. Then we also have the foot-to-foot race. Again, the bikers are back, and this time, this is sponsored by Southland Gaming, and the winners of this race will in fact receive monetary awards from Southland Gaming. We get into the parade. These are the official features of our Emancipation celebration. We will have a parade. The parade starts exactly at 9:30. If you were interested in joining, whether you're an individual or a group, and it doesn't matter, but we're featuring the cultural aspects of the Virgin Islands, contact Mr. Willard John at 340-727-6175. 727-6175. He is going to be organizing and leading the parade. Then the parade comes down the route through King Street, and by then the majority of our viewers and the audience should be at Bodo Park, because the Bodo Park official Emancipation ceremony begins promptly at 11 a.m. I'm going to run through the runner show very quickly. There will be a libation prior to 11 a.m. And we will have known people who offer these libation will be participating. While the libation is taking place, Gerard Emmanuel will be calling names of the ancestors who have been researched, who were part of emancipation in 1848, and he will go through that list one by one, giving reference to their name and to their honor. The ceremony will start at 11 with the regular pomp and circumstance from the National Guard military band, and they're going to, of course, provide the national anthem and the usual VI march. Into the ceremony, we will have our governor and other officials, to include the lieutenant governor, the senate president, and the usual expected individuals who will be at official ceremonies of the government. We're also going to have some awesome performances. We're going to have Alvin Milligan. Alvin Milligan is coming out with his Emancipation Choir, and they're going to be doing a very special song for the listening audience. After Alvin, alongside Alvin, will be what we're going to call the Emancipation Saga, and it's a rendition, a dance performance with a collaboration between Caribbean Dance Company under the choreography of Curly Solomon John, as well as Miss Cyril Peterson, who will be doing the Clear the Road reenactment of emancipation, and then it's culminated with the Hiplet Ballerinas. But that's the Emancipation Saga. That is something none of us want to miss. The ceremony will continue, and then it will conclude on or about 1 o'clock. At that time, we're going to ask you to come over and join us on the pier for luncheon on the pier Freedom, Feast, and Folklore. And I am not going to divulge to you what that will entail, but just from the words freedom, feast, and folklore, let your imaginations take you on the pier and come and join us, where we'll be featuring 5 distinguished cooks and chefs throughout St. Croix. That is something that is going to be remembered. Join us. And then you also have the option at 5 o'clock, and I don't think this has ever happened, the exhibit in the fort, the Clear the Road art exhibit featuring our local artists on different artwork regarding emancipation, will open up in the fort at 5 p.m. And that's a collaboration between the Emancipation Committee and the Division of Libraries and Archives and Museums from DPNR. Another event you don't want to miss. But we're making this an all-day event, because at 8 p.m. it will be fireworks. Fireworks on celebrating our freedoms, our 175th celebration. Come down. If you weren't there yet, don't miss the fireworks, because after the fireworks is our Unshackled Music Festival. And we've been very keen about who we wanted to be on stage. We're featuring our local bands, which is Vio International and Fire Train, of course. But our guest performances will also be the Hiplet Ballerinas again, and we have a special presentation by Africa Tal out of Luisa, Puerto Rico. They are coming with their drums and dancers, and they will be a highlight of the music festival. And the music festival will culminate with the Image Band, our own Image Band. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, families, come down. Make plans to make this an all-day event for you and yours. Your emancipation. Oh, I forgot. On July 4th, we're giving you a brata. That brata is at Fort Frederick Beach. Image Band. Join us. The corporate sponsors of the 175th Emancipation Commemoration Celebration are Liberty VI, WTJX, the Buccaneer Hotel, Southland Gaming, Tropical Shipping, First Bank, University of the Virgin Islands, Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, Director Carlton Dow and the VI Port Authority, Via, Cruise and Rum, and Diageo USVI. Folks, our celebration of our 175th Emancipation is about you. It is about us. So come on out and bring the family. Bring the family to all that we have down at Bodo Park. We're gonna have food and drinks and art, music, fireworks. So come down on July 3rd. See you then. On July 4th, we're giving you a brata. That brata is at Fort Frederick Beach. Image Band. Join us.